Tana River, Isiolo and Lamu counties were Friday hard-pressed to explain how they spent millions of shillings meant to help fight COVID-19. This is after reports by the Auditor General pointed to widespread misuse of the funds meant to caution Kenyans from the pandemic. Now appearing before the Senate Health Committee, the three county bosses dismissed the claims as mere allegations.
By the Senate Committee on Health on alleged misuse of COVID-19 funds by counties enters homestretch. It was the turn of Isiolo, Tana River and Lamu counties to defend themselves against claims of plundering public resources through sourcing of expensive and cost-inflated equipment, double payment of staff, and failure to pay frontline workers at a time the country is grappling with the pandemic. The county of Isiolo defending itself against overlooking the Public Finance Management Act in sourcing for COVID equipment and payment of staff against the Salaries and Remuneration Commission circular.
That variance is of the making of the Auditor General and COB. As far as we are concerned, and we can prove that 54,978,463 is our expenditure as at 31st July 2020, Chairman.
Send the documentation that we've requested within the next 7 days, so that when we sit down and retreat to write the report, we can take all those issues into consideration. It is important that you provide us with a second supplementary budget that shows that the funds which the auditors had questioned but had not been included in the budget have now been corrected, because if it was still in the same financial year, kindly provide us. Also, don't forget to provide us with the SRC circular that shows the formula that you use to pay the committee members of the COVID committee.
How much was it paid by the county government of Isiolo on the SRC circular letters?
Claims of forgery in Tana River County, particularly raising the attention of the committee, with the chair directing that more information be provided to further guide the committee in its report writing.
The issue of the imprest warrants were written after the fact. That's a very serious issue. You know, and even before we proceed further, we need to establish, first of all, whether what the governor is saying corroborates with what the auditor is saying, because from what we're getting now, it's sort of like amount to forgery.
Tana River County also denied not paying frontline workers payment for non-pharmaceutical items without contract to Farm Trade Limited. Investigations into how Lamu used its COVID allocation funds was, however, pushed to a later date, as the county had not furnished the auditors with the defense documents.
You're doomed if you spend the money without budgeting for it. You're doomed when you're not. This time, you spend money that you did not budget for. Where is the budget? Because I'm still not understanding your response. And then we'll get back to the other substantive matters.
There is some ignorance from the county government of Lamu in terms of this is a very serious exercise. And normally when an auditor visits your county, they are expected to get some information from you. So I am therefore shocked that they are saying they spent money and they haven't presented any documentation to show how they have spent the money.
The committee directing that all documents be submitted before the matter is queried in 7 days. For Channel 1 News, I'm Gladys Mungai.